Theresa May and Parliament could weigh the evidence and decide that Brexit is not worth it. That would be the truly courageous thing to do. They won't do it because of the political backlash that they get for defying the popular will. But that is why some have suggested a second referendum. Now, that would not be easy. First, the shortest estimate of the time it would take to organise a vote is 22 weeks, and there's just 6 weeks left. And also, what exactly would people vote on? Would it be Remain in the EU versus Theresa May's Brexit? Or Remain versus the no-deal Brexit? Or would you put all three options on the ballot, probably split the vote, fail to get a clear majority for any option, and somehow make this whole mess even worse? Because the reality is, this situation is far too complex for an up or down referendum, which, by the way, was also true of the first fucking one. Because when voters were just asked to leave or stay without a sense of what that might actually mean, the first referendum was a terrible idea because it was the government punting a difficult decision to the people, which, in the people's defence, is not their job. They elect politicians to make reasoned, fact-based decisions on their behalf. That's how representative democracy works. And you know who could have told you all of this at the time? The people of Gogglebox. Just watch them react to the referendum being announced in 2016.
Do you think everybody knows enough to be able to vote? Because God, I know there must be other people like me.
Oh, this is what's worrying me. I'm worried that people aren't well informed enough.
They didn't realise the gravitas of what's going on.
The decision.
I don't understand it.
Well,
and then I don't want to vote on something that I don't really, truly understand.
Right. That is an intelligent thing to say. Sometimes you don't know stuff, so you hire someone else to know it for you. If you came to your doctor with stomach pain and he said, well, what do you think? Should your appendix leave or remain? You'd probably say, don't ask me, do your fucking job. Look, a true act of political courage at this point wouldn't be to call for a second referendum, something that Theresa May's already said that she won't do. It would be to acknowledge that the first one was fatally flawed and that carrying it out will do long-term damage to the country and then cancelling Brexit altogether. But it seems that there is no way that that's going to happen. Instead, Britain seems determined to step firmly down upon the rake of history and suffer the consequences.